I'm cranky again today. I'm struggling with, I had a good nap. I don't think I was woken up. I think I woke up naturally. It is still daylight and I'm recording this video. That's a positive. I did my stupid toy video. I used to love taking pictures. I hate it now. It's so frustrating. Again, I guess it probably has a lot to do with the equipment. I'm not minding the wide angle stuff thumbnails that I take on here, but the toy thumbnails, they just aren't working. I can't. I hate it. I'm so frustrating. I can't wait to stop using Instagram ever again. Then I don't know how I look. Let's just cover my face. I still have to make my bed, so we're gonna do that. It's Save Saturday. I don't know what we're saving. Maybe I can talk some more about my lights. This is more of a short Sunday. I'm gonna hopefully get the rest of this stuff drawn out. The lighting I'm struggling with for video recording. I think it probably looks good like this. Then this is too yellow, but I like yellow. And then when I do something close up, I don't know. I just switched up the lighting, so maybe it's better now. I don't know. I don't want to have to spend hours making thumbnails later and adjusting the brightness, and I just want to that's what's so fun about putting the thumbnails for these, is that I've been just not sometimes it takes a while to get one, but I wasn't worrying about the lighting. Anyway, I had these lights on these tripods, and they were just standing there floating around. But then I thought, since I have this whole box thing sitting here on the desk anyway, why not just I went in the basement, I looked for some lamps that were down there. They're really hideous lamps though, and then I thought about buying some, really basic lamps from IKEA or something. I'm going, what are you talking about? You can't buy anything new. But then, and then I brought up some boards that I had in the basement. I thought, why not use the same board, somehow make a lamp and clip the clamps to these, and set up something that way. But then I thought, hey, I already have this whole box thing here, so why not just clip the lamps to there? And that's what I did, and that's fine. And then while I was in the basement, I found these things that I bought. So I really do have this. As much as I am a pioneer, I have this industrial thing that I really like. I bought these at IKEA, brand new, never used them. It was really important to me that they made warm light, unlike these. I like warm light, but warm light does not look good on video. I think maybe on a vlog, but when you're reviewing something and you want to show the true colors of something, like bright, colorful toys, it's got to be stark. I have to put this back when I do it too. And I tried putting it down. I don't have my blind down. I've got stark blinds. So that is why I faced it here, so that I could have this pull down thing. And do you even care about this? I guess you care about me because you're here. I got the fireplace on. I did a little tidying up right before I started recording. I still have to make the bed. I want to record another toy video. I think I still will. I think I'll have time to do it. I don't know what time it is. It's probably after 4. It's a good day for stuff like that though, because there's no podcasts. There's all kinds of YouTube videos that I want to watch, but there's no live podcasts or live radio shows that I have to be in the moment, so I can take my time. Am I hungry already? I don't know what I did all day. I think I spent time trying to make the thumbnail, the picture that I took with my camera, look okay to make a thumbnail because I noticed they're all dark and am I gonna do oh no, I'm gonna make my bed the hard way right now. Stop being look, and I look so old and oh god. Stop being cranky, be happy. Be happy that I'm old and still not as I don't know. I still want to be less chubby, even though I know I'm not that chubby. I'm conceited. In some ways, I think stopping YouTube will be really good for me, but also it humbled me because I found out that people don't like me. I mean, obviously I'm super cringy and embarrassing, but for some reason I go on, and I still go on. Can I switch it up? I actually am really happy. I think I said this yesterday about how things are really opening up. I only have this one pile here and I think I'm going to I have this whole pile here, but this stuff, every single one of those things, my sculpture, my new sculpture, I don't know what to do with it. I guess I should just dismantle it and stop being dumb. Oh, I see I'm kind of half making the bed fresh. Cleaning does make me happy. I've heard some things about it being procrastination, but I've also heard things about the benefits of cleaning because it gets rid of the clutter and makes you feel in control and relaxed. That's how I wanted to start the video. Now I forgot, but maybe if I keep talking I'll remember. I cleared out the space. I don't remember. The lights were bright. I cleared out the space. It helped me take away the tripods, so I freed up even more space and more flexibility. I realized that the lights didn't have to be really up close, and in fact it was more detrimental to the video picture if I had the bright lights directly all around me. It made it more contrasty, and it only put the light on the stuff that was in the front ground, and then everything in the back would get dark. And see how that's not happening now because the lights aren't in the bright. I should test that. Let's test that right now. I don't think I can get back. I don't think I can get back what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to recreate that foolishness. That's probably a good idea for the thumbnail, though. I do feel. Oh, and you know what else I can do? I can't remember what the whole. Oh yes, I remember now. Yes, I did it. Everything comes back to freeing up space. Everything comes back to getting rid of stuff. Like, it would be so much easier for me to do everything I wanted to do. I could make better, like, if I wanted to be a fashion vlogger, I'd have a blank wall that I could stand back and show the clothes that I was wearing. Can't do that now anywhere. It's all, every wall is packed, jammed with stuff. Even though I do like how I've minimized it and softened it and made it warm. That's important. Warm's not good for videos, but maybe warm's good for this. Like right now, I'd say I like this. I like cardboard boxes. I tell you all the time how much I like craft paper. Warm could be good for a video like this. Warm isn't good for technical video. Maybe I can change that. I can't change anything. Oh, but I have noticed that I have noticed that there is this thing happening in Twitch. The people who follow me probably don't know what Twitch is. Twitch is like a streaming platform that people mostly game on. But I think it's on there that they're doing it. People are live blogging again, 24/7. That is kind of what that is. Maybe I'm ahead of the game. Maybe it is going to be the future again. Am I ahead by a century or behind by a century? That's the time. No, I want to go back a century and 20 years. 1900, 1850. Head by 2 centuries. 1820? Yeah. Now that's what we're talking. Behind by 2 centuries. Would I be okay back then? Would have I been safe? It helps to talk. I am getting. You saw how frustrated I was. I feel better now. Thanks for listening. I'm even liking all my angles and all of the background that I'm seeing. It's a little mess. It's still messy in that closet. I have to deal with that. Tomorrow's Sort Sunday, so and then it looks like I have bags under my eyes, which it probably doesn't look like. It probably is. I want to dye my hair, but I would never do that. I don't think shaving my head is the answer either. It would be nice. It would be nice if, does this go back to getting rid of everything I own? It goes back to doing everything differently than what I did to get to this point. But I like who I am. Oh, that was something I was thinking about the other day. And even just now I was talking about how cringy and embarrassing I am, how pathetic I am. But at the same time, you don't talk about stuff like that. You don't make videos like that. You can't. You have to only say the good things about yourself. But when I think, do I want to be that person? And then I think about how cringy, which this is also not a good thing, everybody else is. Like, I don't want to be anybody else. I don't like who they are. I don't like what they do or what they believe. I like what I do and what I believe. So, what's the problem? Huh? What's the problem, Jason? Yeah, there's no problem. I need more free. I need more. I need more. The biggest problem is control. I want more control. And then there's all that Hojo Mojo stuff that says I don't have control because I have to learn to not be in control. I'm pretty good at not when I don't have control over something, I do let it go because I know I don't, and I just have to control the things that I can. So, I might have a handle on that. Oh, and I thought of another story. I was going to wait for somebody to tell me that I need to see a psychologist again, but I do have affirmations that I'm another story of how I am doing things right, and that was I am going to have to. I don't know how correctly I'm remembering this story. But there was a psychologist said to me once who I had the opportunity to talk to, and she said she had seen me on the street one day, and she said that I was vibrating on a different level than everybody else, and she wanted to be welcomed into my world, and it was something that she was invited to something that was in my world. So that when I don't think about but I don't think about things like that. But that is a story that I should and she was a psychologist, like a professional, like mental health expert, telling me that I was doing something right. So, all of you people, I have seen a psychologist. Well, I didn't go to see her professionally, but she came to me and told me I was doing everything right. Or, I don't know everything right, but she told me that I was doing something right. And it was either, she saw me either standing outside of a yoga studio before or after. That is my element. And did I tell you that? Oh, this is full circle to how I even started this conversation, this segment, is that I don't drive a car. I don't have a car. I don't have a job that allows me to have a car, like pay for a car. I don't have a lifestyle for car payments or owning one. I can't go to a yoga. There's no place to have yoga around here. I did tell you this, but I have to walk like an hour, or even I think the bike ride is an hour to the closest studio, which there was one that I walked to last Christmas, but they closed down. And I was going to treat myself. I didn't even care what the price was. And there's so many benefits to being with people. This is the closest that I do to that, so that's fine. I mean, I'm fine. Like I said in the last video, I love repeating myself. I'm not really repeating. I'm elaborating upon. I could live in prison, in solitary confinement. It would teach me to read. Better not manifest that. I keep manifesting different things. No, I mean, I don't manifest anything, actually. I mean, I always wanted to live off of residuals. That was my dream as a kid. Live in a hotel. Oh my goodness. And live off residuals. I used to think about that all the time. And that's exactly what I did. I've got the one room and the ensuite that I make my food in. and I stay in here and not the rest of the house because I can't control what's going on in the rest of the house. I can control everything that's going on in here. And then all of this shit that I've accumulated that I'm selling is how I make my money. And guess manifestation is true. I got everything I wanted. It was supposed to be easier. It's supposed to be less stressful. The good thing about me is, I guess, maybe that's why I'm so cranky, though. That is why I'm so cranky, because of the stress. But I don't let the big things stress me out too much. I do know that I can escape at any moment. I could just walk away from everything. I'd take my phone, my laptop, and just abandon everything. I don't want to wish for that. I don't hope somebody doesn't burn down the house, because that would screw me over. If all of my toys were like burnt and melted, I wouldn't be able to sell them. That's why I have to do that immediately. I have to do it immediately too, because the more debt I have on my credit card, the more interest that I have to keep paying. Like, I'm wasting money by not selling now and getting that off, and getting all of that off. I have enough toys to get that off, so why don't I get it off? And there's always something else I have to do. And don't say that I'm wasting my time talking here on the camera, because it is very important that I do vocalize, and it's important that I talk to someone. Can't be a psychologist, because that talks my... Okay, and where this all came from, how I got on this tangent, is that where I was talking about not being able to have a car to go to a yoga studio. It would be nice to be able to go and have my hair cut once a week. I actually knew an old man who told me that he did that. So he does his weekly trip to the barber. Maybe it was every 2 weeks. 1 week seems kinda... I'm supposed to be rich. The thing is, I am rich. I feel rich. I've always felt rich. That's what's really important. Imagine if I could like get a facial. I put stuff on my cuticle. My hands were getting really dry, and last night, because I did go to bed early, I took my bottle of beeswax, a beeswax concoction I made, put it on my cuticles, and just laid in my bed, watched an episode of Ally McBeal, and went to bed earlier than normal, and woke up really late today too, because nothing woke me up. So woke up on my own around noon, a little before noon, I think it was, which is still good, which isn't too late. It's not like it's 2 in the morning. Maybe it was 1. No, I think it was around 11. Of course, I looked on the computer at stuff. Checked to see if I was internet famous or anything yet. No, that didn't happen. Oh yeah. See, if you want, I have to make videos that are shareable. This shit isn't shareable. It's be so embarrassing. Imagine somebody I know seeing this video. So I'd be so embarrassed. I love that it's more anonymous. I love that the people who I even know who make videos, they don't watch this. They couldn't listen to me talk. So the fact that strangers can is great. And see how wonderful, see how helpful it is. I was so cranky, and now I'm feeling pretty good. Just because, I talked it out, and I even kind of like how my arms look at this angle. My shoulders. And I have such a problem with my shoulders. I feel like I have narrow shoulders. Oh, yeah. One thing. One thing. Why did I say it again? One thing. Just, if I would have just focused on being a lawyer. I can't read. I don't know how. I don't think I could have been a lawyer. I can't read. It hurts. It's so hard for me to read. That's the weirdest thing about even starting over, which has to be done. I'm gonna have to do something menial because it takes me so long to do. Look how long it's taking me to make my bed. I am talking. It takes me so long to even get a thought out of my head. Actually, maybe it doesn't because I talk so much, and then I get onto another thought, and then can't stay on one. I can stay. I can focus on one thing and do it well. Except taking I love taking back to taking photographs. I love taking photographs. I thought I did. Now I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't know if I can't get it right. And I know that a lot of it comes down to equipment. You can take really with I mean, I have a nice camera. Why don't I use that? I mean, it's a nice enough camera. It's still going to take very specific pictures because I bought a camera that took pictures that I knew from experience, took pictures that aren't perfect. They're gritty. They're like what I like rustic, broken. Nobody else likes rustic and broken. Rustic, you can, I do. It doesn't work for, it works for this. It's not working on Instagram. Oh, Instagram. Oh my goodness. So, first photograph I took in my vlogmas series on Instagram, I don't know, the average 150 likes, something like that. Some of them are 300, some of them are 2 something, at least in the 100 area. The latest one, 14. So it's an algorithm thing, obviously, or maybe people are just sick of seeing my pictures and they're just like, what stupid fucking pictures. I don't want to see this guy. I hate this guy. He's annoying. And I'll never know for sure. Is it is it because I'm just so stupid and cringy? Or is it the algorithm? And I don't even care. Like, that's the best thing that I got out of all of this, and it's kind of why I did it. Is I'm done. I'm done with Instagram. I mean, I say I'm done. I'm maybe I don't care anymore. So maybe I'll make a video once a week. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe I'll spend my time making one really great constructed video, even if it's made with bad picture quality. I can arty it up. Can't edit very well, but there are online editors that I can use that I don't have much control over, but maybe I won't worry. Maybe I won't worry about them being perfectly. Maybe they can be. There's going to be so many elements that aren't perfect. It's good to have at least one element that's perfect. I mean, I could do the composition perfect. So I could frame my pictures in a way that were perfect and then shoot them that way. Did you like how I did that? Did I do that well? I centered the post here, and then I had a little offsetter. I didn't care that the light, and then I don't know if I'm good at that. I don't know if I'm good at composition. I don't know anymore. And maybe I don't care. because social media is stupid and I can't control it because I can't fight the robots. Letting go is good for someone who needs control. This was me letting go, though, these videos. I mean, I didn't give it that much time. I'm giving it 2 months. Didn't I start at the beginning of November making these videos? Yeah, I did. And the numbers going down on both channels. My subscribers, less and less and less subscribers. Perhaps it's the controversial topics that they discover that I've spoken about. Maybe. Or it might be it's too much content. Again, it'll be better that I'm putting out something once a week or once a month, if that, or never again. We'll see how I feel. We'll see how, if I need to talk it out. Maybe I just make videos for myself. Well, I guess if I'm going to make a video for myself, I'm going to put it up on YouTube anyway. That's how it all started anyway. I only made these videos for my and I tricked myself into thinking that you guys tricked me. You people who said nice things tricked me into thinking that it could actually, I didn't even know when I started making these videos that you could make money. Or these videos, maybe my toy videos, I didn't know. Yeah, you lied. You five of you pretended that I was likable. Five of you have something wrong with your head. Because all your friends and family would tell you, what are you watching that shit for? That guy's a loser. He even tells you that. Huh? I am. Balance. I don't believe in balance. Oh, that's the other thing about getting a job. Because I've worked in all of these industries, I could lie. I could schmooze myself in. That's everything that I don't like. I don't want to, like I worked in social media. I could talk about the brands and the stuff, go to other brands and talk about the other brands that I've worked with and the stuff that I've done, but it's just schmoozing lie that everyone does. Or am I being a little? What's that stupid phrase that everybody uses now, where you imposter syndrome? I'm not imposter syndrome in your team, in your all this fucking bullshit. I don't want to be a part of that. I would rather be homeless. Or I guess I could fold clothes in I could work in a laundromat. I could work in a laundromat. I could fold clothes in a retail store, but I'd be a 60-year-old man folding clothes in a retail store. I know that that's an ego thing. Or maybe it's not, because who's going to hire? I don't see 60-year-old men folding clothes in retail stores. I could get a job in a suit store. That's where I see old men working. A stock room. I could work in a stock room. Okay. Brainstorming here a little bit. I'm thinking of minimum wage. I have to think of jobs where someone out of prison that they would, where somebody out of prison could work. Or I'm taking away people's jobs that are coming out of prison. I mean, I deserve a job too, right? Yeah. Would I be miserable though? I might be miserable. At the end of the day, I might like come home at the end of the day, fall down on my knees and cry because I'm so pathetic. I think I used to do that when I used to work in for someone. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. It's been like 20 years. I think I do remember, like, being really upset about having to do it. I don't know what else I could do. I don't know what else I can do is except be extremely slow at doing things, and not even doing them well, I guess. I'm a perfectionist, and I do them well to I guess what I think is perfection. But then nothing's good enough anyway, and I'm going to do it slower than everyone else. And I remember doing that when I was doing like data entry and stuff. I mean, it's funny because the people who I worked with, there were some departments would come specifically to me to do their work, even though it took me longer to do. I think I understood the work, and I took the time. Yeah, I mean, I do have some good qualities. I care too much, and I take the time to make sure it's done properly and that I'm understanding what I'm doing, so I can tell when they've made a mistake, and then I catch other people's mistakes, and then I guess they're very proud. They're grateful for that, and that's why, even though I'm talking maybe 10 times, took me 10 times longer to do everything than anybody else, maybe more, maybe even more. Like I'm on my little keyboard. 5, 8, 7, 3, 2. Insane brain. It's not easy. It's not easy being a special needs person living in this world. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna have to figure out what I could possibly do. It's not what's not possible. I'm saying that you shouldn't say this stuff. Is for me to. How did I know where this video was going? For me to figure out. I don't think it's possible for me to have a good paying job. Yeah, it's too late. And also I can't do the work quickly enough. Oh my God. I have to tell this story. Yeah, I have to tell this story too. This technical job that I had. When I got the job, I was working in a different department of this establishment. I'm going to try to be as, vague as possible, but at the same time. So I was working in this company and working in a different this might sum up exactly who I am. I was working in this other department. The people who worked in the other department, a member was one of the employees were leaving, and they needed to fill the position, and they came to me and they said, we really would like you to work in this job. And I said, okay, I will. I was working more on, let's say, the floor. So I think that's vague enough. And I was managerial too, which is kind of interesting. So I said yes, okay, and then so I got the job. It was a better job. It was in the offices. It was technical, and just some of the work was data entry, but it was technical. And when I got my paycheck, it was, I don't remember the specific. It was a lot less than what I was. My hourly wage was way less than what I was paid before. Same company, same payroll, same. And so I went to I said, there was no. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. I had just assumed it was like it was a higher position. I had worked there for quite a long time too. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 10 years I had worked there. I might have only worked at this company for 10 years in total. I get that seems more. So okay, I think I worked half my time in this one position, and half my time in another position. Anyway, I should also say when I started, I must be a good work, because when I started there. They made me a manager in 2 weeks, and I was the only new employee. There were all these people who would have been that I was working the same job as, and they asked me to be the manager. And again, it was really funny because when I was doing the job, it took me so much longer to do it. But I guess they saw that my attention to detail or something, because I was slower than any other person doing the same job, but they didn't make me manager anyway. So, and then I went to payroll, and I said I would have never taken this job if I knew that I had just assumed that I was getting a raise because it was a higher position. But no, and then still. They didn't even match the wage that I was getting. They said, no, this job starts at this price. And it's like, I would have never taken the job. And I couldn't quit. They had filled my position in the old job. I felt like such an idiot, and like I should have sorted that out. I should have said, what's the position? I didn't like my job. I think that's why the story I thought of, because I remember like saying, oh my, I can't do this anymore. I hate this so much. I can't. So I wanted to change, and the change was, and I mean, I should have quit. I should have quit on the spot and said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't. But what would have I done? I had worked there for 5 years, at least 5 years. So I didn't know how or what, and it was like 2 weeks after I'd gotten the job, because when payroll came around, and I found out that and then it took me years before and then I said, oh wow, oh great, I've worked here 3 years, and now they were really good about giving raises, but I was like, oh, I'm finally at the wage that I used to be 3 years or 5 years ago, whenever it was. So I don't know what that says about me, or like I there was nothing I could have done. Like I really felt trapped. I feel trapped all the time. Look, I didn't know there was nothing. Is that an imposter syndrome? Thinking that there was nothing else I could have possibly done. I should have probably quit then. They eventually, I quit. I did eventually quit. I was like, yeah. And then I started working for myself after that. But with people, but for myself, in social media. that is why. Oh, and that is what might have brought all of this subject up, because I keep getting these messages that I don't know if you know, but when you're on YouTube or on Instagram, you get messages from people saying, "Oh, let us help you improve your SEO." Believe me, if I had time and money, my SEO would be better. I would have better looking thumbnails. I believe that my titles are the best they can be. People don't understand toy SEO anyway, because I don't know. I don't even understand the algorithm SEO, because YouTube says that you shouldn't that you shouldn't have long titles. You should just have short, punchy. But that doesn't make sense for when you're doing a review of a toy, because you want it to be searchable. I'm not going to say greatest toy ever and not say what the name of the toy is. Of course I'm going to write down every single name of the toy possible, the company and the toy name and the division of the toy it is, and even if it's a boy toy or a girl toy or a doll or what kind of joints it has, all of the stuff you want to include. I know that, so it's searchable. So I don't know why I'm getting these messages. I'm sure they're mostly they're definitely scams, but I don't have any money to pay any marketer. In fact, I am a professional social media marketer anyway. That's what I did that for 10, 20 years. But maybe I'm really bad at that too. All right, so we went to... Oh, who knew? What I don't know what we're saving this Saturday. We're saving my brain, my hair. Save my hair. Oh no, I lost it. It was really good too. Marketing. And that was my problem with the whole time I was doing all these things. I was modeling as well, and I don't want to sell shit anymore. I don't want to sell shit with my body. I don't want to sell shit with I don't want to make commercials and yeah, I hate people who sell things, and I hate working in marketing. Unless it's for a brand that I'm really devoted to, and I get very brand devoted. Like, Mattel and Club Monaco. I love what they do for decades. And I worked for Club Monaco before, so don't say go work for Club Monaco. I could do that. Work for Toys R Us. Work for Toys R Us in a stock room. Could work for Club Monaco in their stock room. Work in a stock room for a company that I like. There's a Mattel warehouse. There is a Mattel warehouse. I could just go and say I'd do anything. What do you need? I'd probably have to learn how to work a forklift. I think you need a license to run a forklift. Anyway, we had some positive things. I'm going to finish making my bed, maybe record another toy video and put that up, because I really do want to make 2 toy videos a day. And then I'm supposed to be selling toys. But maybe if I finish my diorama that is taking me forever to make maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I'll hate it when it's done, but at least I'd have a better backdrop to take photographs in, and then it'd be easier. I think that's what I need. I mean, I tried to do that. Have a really good setup. Again, too much stuff is in the way. If I have you just set the stuff up once, and I tried to do it, and I thought I had done that at the beginning of these months, or at least the beginning of Vlogmas. But the thumbnails on my toy videos suck, and it's really frustrating me. And I tried to spend the morning fixing that problem. I mean, I tried to fix that problem before, and just having the space set up and ready to go, so it's just all ready and easy to do. That's what you have to do to set things up. That's why cleaning everything and just having everything clean and ready and tidy for you just to get down and get to work selling those toys, which is the most important thing for me to do. Even though I have made this, there's something good to say about this. I made an effort to say that I was going to do Vlogmas and do my advent calendars and do them. And I don't like this bag thing. I don't know if the skin is getting looser under my eye, or it's just the lighting today, or having no sleep, or I'm just getting old, and that's what my face looks like now. I'm just not used to it. Yeah, I believe that. I believe if the space is ready and you have everything ready, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to set everything up so it's just easy to get it done, get those toys sold. I have to set up a desk where it's really easy for me to take pictures, because I've been trying to take the pictures of the toys, and then I'm like doing it on my bed, and it's because I can set up a backdrop there. That's hard to explain. Anyway, when I'm taking the pictures of the toys, I'm in a horrible position, and then the next day I can't move, and it hurts because of the thing. But I did make a stand-up desk to do toy reviews. That has been working so well. Do not use my computer in bed, which is a win-win situation again. That hurts my back. That's probably what hurts my back the most, and I just don't realize it because I'm just using an arm and thinking why, and that might be why my shoulder hurts too. Oh man. What do you think? If you watch to the end of this video, you're biased though. But the answer is probably just to stop YouTube altogether and just focus on selling the toys. I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to do all. And I'm running out of time. And maybe I shouldn't make these. I could make these videos, but maybe I should only make them 10 minutes. Maybe I shouldn't make them an hour. Can I make my bed? Can I finish making my bed? What for? Now it's dark out. Now it's time. Is it dark out? It's getting lighter. I guess that's because of I don't know. It is getting lighter. Later. I have no idea what time it is. I can't even see. My glasses are over there. Thanks for stopping by today. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow.